Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Let's start off by saying I love the Harry Potter franchise, in particular these 8 films. I like the first Fantastic Beasts film, I think it's a lot of fun, but it doesn't really work for a franchise, which is half the reason I think Crimes of Grindelwald was so crap, and that is the only Harry Potter film I don't like. I don't really like it at all. There's very few things I can find good about it. So Deathly Hallows Part 1 came out in 2010 and was written by Steve Kloves, sorry if I pronounced his name wrong, and directed by David Yates. I do really like this film. It ranges from a slow moving film to an action-packed thriller, and it balances that really well. And even though there is a lot of downtime in this film, it still has important stuff happening, with character or plot. For me personally, the characters are where it all shines in this film in particular. I mean, they are in a whole different world to where they have been for the past 6 films, meaning so are we, because we followed these 3 title characters. They've been in Hogwarts for the past 6 years, and now everything has been ruined after Dumbledore's death. Voldemort has taken over the Ministry of Magic, and the world as a whole is now a very dark place. My favourite part of the film is quite possibly when Harry and Ron fall out. It's genuinely heartbreaking and pulls at every inch of your feelings. It is horrible. Then seeing Harry and Hermione dance brings a tear to my eye every time I see it, because you can see how much pain both of them are in. It's also like maybe one of, if not their last actual nice moment before everything goes even worse at the end of this film and in part 2. And that makes it even more sad that they're having that without Ron there. It's not perfect though. I mean, when Ron shows up, like, even though he explains himself, I still find it very much just like, oh damn, okay, here he is again, he's back. Not in a bad way. I like Ron a lot, of course, he's a great character, but just he came back very suddenly for me. Mainly because I think there had been a fair bit that had happened between when Harry and Ron fell out and when he came back. I will say it's also better, this film, when you watch this and the second part back to back, because this on its own doesn't feel whole, but that's what you expect when you split something into 2 parts, and this does work in the long run. It's also one of the only things that I feel deserved to be split into 2 parts. I've read all the books and they are great, and this final book needed this. There is also a massive Deathly Hallows exposition dump, which I kind of think whenever I watch this film in the future I might just skip over that scene, because it is very forceful and just, yeah, it's just quite boring after you know what they are. But despite those flaws, it's still a lot of fun, and another side to this series, but a great side to see, and it's extremely emotional and very well done, and there's a lot of funny moments and great action sequences. The motorbike stuff is some of my favourite action sequences in the whole series. It's so much fun and so well done. The characters really drive this film for me though, and it can get so emotional, it's gut-wrenching, and it can also get really suspenseful, and it's a great setup for the next part as well, which I will review very soon. It probably won't be my next video, don't know when it will be out, but it will be out. I'll give Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 a 7.5 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed. When I was younger I loved these films, but I wasn't actually allowed to go to the cinema to see these 2 last ones because my mum thought they would be too dark. But let me know what you think of this film. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.